The time in there, and particularly when the Southern Tag belts are on the line, when you have former champions, the Bounty Hunters, with Jimmy Kent with his hair at stake, going against Bill Dundee and Tommy Rich, well, you betcha, fireworks and a half. Coming out to the ring for this match, before they ever got to the ring or really in the proximity of it, the Bounty Hunters jumped Rich and Dundee, as you can see almost back in there. They busted Billy. Kent hit him with a shoe with his boot, those boots that he wears in there, and really split Billy open bad. They had to take him back to the dressing room, and this is all before the action ever got started in the ring. It happened on the way to the ring, as a matter of fact, and it was some kind of a mess. Well, Tommy Rich, of course, was then faced with a situation. What he wanted to do was to get a substitute to go in there for him, for Billy. The referee said, no, you can't do this. So what Tommy elected to do, is we had seen it one other time, and we saw it right here on Championship Wrestling, was to come back to the ring, and rather than just give up the belts and lay them down, Tommy elected to go in there and battle them himself. Well, of course, the Bounty Hunters with Jimmy Kent are formidable enough for any two guys, much less having one man to have to battle and face in there. And you can tell that the Kent and the Bounty Hunters are plenty pleased with the action that took place prior to this championship match. And Tommy Rich still, at this point, he is talking to the referee, trying to get a reasonable explanation, saying, hey, you know, you could just eliminate a team right away. But the rules and the stipulations call for it, the fact that either the one man would have to get in there and try to defend the championship belts, or they're going to have to forfeit them. There is no such thing as a substitute, and you can understand that for the simple fact that when two men win the belts, they're the ones that have to defend it. But Rich had made up his mind there wasn't going to be any laying down on it, so by golly, I'll tell you what he did. He climbed up in that ring, and he was ready to go, at least whatever was into him, to be able to go against these Bounty Hunters. And of course, Jimmy Kent at ringside, always a threat and always something you have to take a look for. The Bounty Hunters found that it was not going to be as easy as they thought with just one man in there, because Tommy Rich, determined and really fired up after the event of where Dundee had been clobbered with that boot and brutally busted open. So Tommy Rich, as you can see right now, he is really going after the Bounty Hunters. And let's take a listen to the action.
That's David Novak in the ring now. His brother Jerry, his partner. They wrestle as the Bounty Hunters, and David pounded with the elbow. There's a tag on Jerry. When they jumped Dundee, busted him open. Kent hit him with a boot coming out. Billy had to be carried back to the dressing room. Rich and Dundee had the options to forfeit the belts, or Tommy to face them by himself. And while it's an admirable thing for Tommy to be in there battling, boy, these two guys are big enough when you got two men, much less with one man trying to face both the Bounty Hunters. Tommy will get no rest. Bounty Hunter, a booming broad arm, and Rich right back with one of a kind. Tommy Rich. Tommy's got Billy's blood all over him. And the Bounty Hunter drops with the elbow one. Tommy kicks his way out. One fall 60-minute time limit bout. I don't really think there's any way that Tommy could go 60 minutes. He's going to have to get a pin as quick as he can. Drops an elbow on Jerry Novak and goes back to work on David. There's a tag out. takes him down to the canvas. Rich rolls out of the way. Tommy using his head as well as all of his physical abilities. Bangs the head of the bounty hunters together. Southern tag title belts on the line. No disqualification. One fall and one man, Rich, against the bounty hunters. Tommy goes for a cover, too close to the ropes, and the other bounty hunter got him. Tommy drops down with that elbow on the bounty hunter. Rich nails him. Hops to the ropes. Drops straight down on with that elbow. He's got Jerry Novak bleeding. That makes up for a little of the blood that they got off of Dundee before this bout ever started. Rich covers. 2. They both jumped him as Jerry Novak kicked. David was in hitting him. Wildfire Tommy Rich. The rest. Remember, he's been there all by himself. He leaps again with that elbow. He's had to stay in there all the way with both of them. Press, Rich, 1. But David Novak breaks it up and fires Tommy over the top rope. Here comes Kent. Blasts him with a boot. And Rich is trying to pull himself back up in the ring. He makes it. Bleeding, Jerry Novak bleeding, but the fresher of the two, David, is in there, ripping on Tommy Rich. He's been in there all 10 minutes of it by himself. Rich trying to tag out to the referee, anything to get a little relief. He has taken all of the abuse the bounty hunters have dished out. Rich on a double backdrop. Count of 1, count of 2. He saves it as he kicks his way out. Tommy not about to give it up. Drop kick, he got them both. Kent over there hollering, get up, get up. Rich swinging away, but you can tell he is rock tired from the effort of going against guys as big. Here comes Dundee. He grabs Kent, slams him down. Dundee with his head bandaged is out. Rich over. He makes the tag on Dundee. The little Aussie comes flying in there. Covered with his own blood. He's not stopped. Jimmy Kent, whose hair is at stake, enters the ring.
Woolly Bounty Hunters went on to win it and get the Southern Tag Team Championship belts. Some kind of